So welcome back everyone, Mike here. It is Monday evening and I just got home from work. Today's video is the fifth and final video in the little trail building series that I'm working on. So if you're getting tired of the trail building videos, rest assured this is the last one. However, I think it might actually be the best one. We'll see. Let me know what you think in the comments. So in the last video I worked on this section of trail right here coming up towards the house up to the little 50-yard shooting range. Now this section of trail here is a little bit steep. It's not too bad, but it's probably the steepest part out of the 1,500 feet of trail I built this past weekend. So if it gets, pretty slick in the winter or something like that, I do have an alternate plan for this section of trail right here, and I'll show you that in a minute. So to give you an idea where we're at here, that's my shooting bench for the 50-yard range. Pan over this way. And that's the trail I worked on in the last video. And this is the 50-yard shooting range. Down there's the backstop. Now, like I said, since this one section of trail is a little bit steep, I also can access this trail from back here. I have to come from behind the house, which is no big deal. I won't use that very often, just for the fact that if I'm hauling firewood out of here, I have to go through the front yard and all the way down to my wood pile. But in the winter time, this isn't steep at all. If I have to, I can come out this way to get on the main trail. This little section here only took about 10 or 15 minutes to do. It was no big deal. And I'll show you that right now at probably 8 speed, maybe even 20 speed. Now once I finished that little section of trail behind the house, I came back here and I worked on the backstop for the shooting range. What I was trying to do is get some good shaly material to finish tying in the trail. So I dug a big pit right there where the backstop is and then filled it back in with kind of unsuitable material. It wasn't bad dirt, but it wasn't as good as the shale that I took out of there. So back there's the shooting bench. There's the new section of trail that I filled in yesterday. And I got all that material from this backstop area. I had a hole there maybe 8 or 9 feet deep. Got all the good shale out. Took the more unsuitable material and brought it all back up to grade with it. But that kind of improved the shooting, the backstop a little bit, and also made a really nice trail going out through there. I wasn't expecting on putting that much in there. I thought I'd have more of a dip, but since I stayed in the good material for a while, I just filled all that in, and it came out really well, I think. Kind of give you an overall view here. So you can probably see here, right over in here, I just tied into existing ground right there. But on this low side down here, I've got at least 6, maybe 7 feet of fill right here. Like I said in other videos on this trail building, I'm not building a driveway here. If I was building a driveway, I would have had to strip all the topsoil underneath of this, widen this way out, even dig a little toe key down there to hold this fill up. But for a trail and the good material that I used, it's going to be just fine. I'll have to come out here occasionally, with the tractor and the box scraper and smooth things up, I'm sure. But I think it came out really well for just a trail through the woods. So now I'm going to show you all the work that I did in this area right here to get this looking like it does right now. Well, it's getting there. Almost there. Show you what I did here. So this was like the backstop to where I shoot into. I'm digging a big pit here, and then I will fill this back in kind of like with less suitable material. I'm trying to get to that nice shale down there. That's what I'm making this fill out of here. It's working out pretty good. So as far as actual trail building videos, this is probably the last one for a while. However, maybe later this week I'll do like a real-time drive-through on a side-by-side or a tractor so you can get an idea what the whole thing looks like. I also need to seed this. Some people asked if I was going to stone this trail or something like that. I'm not going to spend that much money just on a trail through the woods. Plus, I know it's going to need some maintenance, and I don't want to put stone on it if I have to get out here and regrade it occasionally or things like that. What I will do though is probably plant something on it. I might try like a creeping red fescue, something like that. That's a really dense shade mix of grass seed. Now it's not real durable, so it's not going to hold up real well, you know, running on the side-by-side on it or the tractors. But, you know, if you come out here 2, 3, 4 times a week, I don't think it's going to be the end of the world. It might work out okay. It will at least get something growing on it. And like I said in another video, what's really nice about doing this kind of work this time of year, you know, everything's all disturbed right now. It's bare dirt. But, you know, mid-October, the leaves are going to start hitting the ground, and this trail will look like it's been here for 20 years. But anyway, I want to thank everybody that, you know, follows our channel and comments. I really like the interaction. There's tons of really nice people that watch this channel, and I really appreciate that. I really do. And like I always say, if you enjoy these videos, please hit the like button, click subscribe, and share them with your friends. Thank you.